Yo, what up is Don?
Sammy over here.
We are the Soul Brothers. I'm back in action, baby.
Ooh,
Dropping shoes. T-Mac Millennium.
T-Max.
Now, if you want to copy these, we'll leave the links down below. There's a few different colorways.
Some whack, ugly colorways.
Yes.
You know,
This is kind of the mellowest colorway I could get.
Yeah.
I did have and actually played in the original T-Max. Street ball, you know what I mean? I was doing my N1 professor out there.
Yes.
But this is the new rendition
Yes.
of the T-Mac. So let's get right into it with this traction.
Yes.
You have herringbone. Different size herringbones and different sections. It's pretty translucent.
No, it's very translucent.
Very translucent.
100% translucent.
Yeah.
Like, 0% opacity.
Yeah.
You know. But how is that traction? I already know. I was seeing him playing this. Dude, he was stopping like on a dime, man.
Yeah.
It's
and
crazy.
I don't think I wiped maybe once, twice.
Yeah.
Didn't really pick up too much dust. And if it did pick up a little bit, just a real easy wipe. Not a big deal. Real squeaky.
Yeah.
Pretty damn good bite. So, traction is up there.
So clean court, awesome. Dust, just slight wipe.
Yeah, slight wipe, not a big issue. Didn't pick up much dust at all, but it has been pretty decent conditions at the gym.
Yeah,
So
and durability seems pretty good. It is a soft, like the rubber's on the softer side, especially where the herringbone is. But there are some solid parts, especially in the heel and I guess kind of like in the where the ball of your foot is.
Yeah.
But durability should be okay. I feel like for outdoor use, it's probably not the best option since it is on the softer side. But it feels like it's a lot harder than shoes nowadays.
Yeah.
Nowadays, companies are making rubber that's just way too soft. So, really, really good traction.
Really, really good.
I mean, and the only thing that sucks is that there is a lot of yellowing already.
Yeah,
it sucks.
It's not like yellowing from age, really. It's yellowing from like dirt.
Yeah.
I feel like.
Yeah.
So that's a little bit of a bummer.
Yeah, but traction is awesome.
Awesome.
God damn, chill. Alright, moving on to the cushion. Four-lengthing boost.
And it's real nice.
Real nice.
Real nice, real bouncy in the heel. Ton of impact protection, of course.
Yes.
Forefoot, I could even feel a little bit.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's mostly uncaged. They do bring up a little bit right in the heel, just to get a little bit of support back there. Then they cage it in the front of the foot, the toe. But I'm still able to get a little bit of compression out of the forefoot, which is nice. Overall cushion is crazy. I love it.
Is the court feel still good?
The court feels still really good.
Very good impact protection.
Very good impact protection. I just feel like Boost always is a little heavy. So I feel like that's gonna affect the weight a little bit. The weight a little bit. We'll weigh it out and see.
But awesome cushion.
Awesome
cushion. All right, you guys already know.
Yeah.
I feel like it'll probably feel similar to the Marquee Boost.
Yeah.
And also, like looking at the stroke board, it does look to be the exact same stroke board as the Marquee Boost. But the weird thing is, like the stroke board is like stiff. It's not that soft stroke board like in the Hardings.
Right.
But you can still feel the boost underneath your foot with this stiff stroke board, which is really interesting.
Really, really garbage insole.
Yes. You guys
as
already know.
Adidas likes to do, but this is a pretty expensive shoe, so I don't like that much.
Yeah.
But I mean, you can still feel the boost, so it's not a big deal.
Yes. Materials though.
Whoa.
Lots of synthetic. I think this entire upper is synthetic.
The whole thing.
Yeah.
And it's gnarly.
The toe feels a little bit nicer. Like the material in I guess the midfoot area just feels like shit.
Yeah, the toe material emulates a leather. It seems like a synthetic leather, but it's real nice. It could almost be a real leather. I highly doubt it, but
nah.
But it has the texture of grain leather. You know.
Yes.
The rest of it is just a straight synthetic. Not too. Actually, there's a little bit of like leather grain in there, but nothing to write home about. But it's very, very strong. It's definitely like throwback to T-Mac era where most things were either leather and very, very strong and rigid uppers.
You know what though? It's like really thin.
Yeah.
And like feeling it like this. I'm just going like this and like with my hands. It's actually like not too stiff since you broke it in and stuff.
Yeah, like right when I put it on, it was a little bit of a bummer. This toe material was just didn't want to crease, you know, like making noise, and but it did break in a little bit, and it didn't really bug me. They also added this TPU piece on the outside, on the lateral side of the toe area, midfoot, and it's gnarly. I mean, this keeps you locked in laterally like crazy. I don't care how much you weigh, you're not coming out of the footbed in this shoe.
I like it.
Yeah.
But so materials in hand, definitely not the best. How's it on foot though? Is it like comfortable, soft?
Yeah, you don't really, I mean, once you start really, stepping in the very beginning and it's not broken in yet, you kind of feel it crinkling and it doesn't feel great. But once it breaks in, it's nice.
It's pretty nice?
Yeah.
Okay. But you would have preferred like a nade or a mesh?
100%.
Okay.
Yeah, it's overkill in my opinion.
Oh, yeah, definitely. But I guess the extra support and stuff like that is, not bad. All right, moving on to the fit. How was that fit?
Really good for me. Of course, I have a narrow foot, so these do run a little bit narrow. Perfect fit for me. Not insanely narrow. It looks
like pretty damn wide.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be swimming in this, but it's I would say a little bit under normal, runs slightly narrow. Of course, go to your Adidas size, and fit was great, solid fit.
What about that toe space?
There's a little bit of toe space.
It looks really, really large.
Yeah.
In terms of toe space, but anyways, support and lockdown.
Crazy. Lockdown, however, in the heel wasn't crazy.
Really? There are like crazy Achilles pillows though.
Yeah, it wasn't like horrendous or anything. It just wasn't. It didn't feel super locked down in the heel.
Really?
Which was kind of a bummer. Like it's one of those shoes that you don't come out, and it didn't help that it was very rigid in the toe, so it kind of wants to pull out off the heel, but it just didn't feel super locked down.
I see. It does have a raised heel tab right here, so it is easier to put on, and slide the shoe on. And you have this really weird upside down arrow.
So spoiler alert.
Yes. And also, of course, lateral containment is awesome.
Nuts.
You have an internal TPU heel counter, and the boost looks like it does come up to cage you in, as well as, you also have this, crazy plastic TPU in the forefoot lateral side. So that is something every shoe needs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But anyways, there's that. Moving on to the weight.
Ooh.
Yeah.
This boy's gonna be heavy.
Like 19, 20 ounces.
So heavy for me is like 20. That 20 is like real heavy for me.
Yeah. 18.69.
Not the heaviest.
But
still pretty heavy, and it's a low.
Yeah.
And it doesn't feel as heavy as it is on paper. They do a good job of like keeping you, feeling kind of light with the traction. The forefoot is still pretty responsive, but it does feel a little bit heavy, a little bit bulky, a little bit rigid.
Okay. So not the lightest feeling shoe ever.
No.
But not the heaviest feeling shoe ever. All right. Overall comfort, how is it just like stepping around if you're going to wear this casually? Is it comfortable?
Super comfortable.
Yeah, I bet it is.
Because of the boost,
Yeah.
And the rest of the materials, once they break in, is pretty comfortable as well. Okay. And the fit was really good for me too.
All right.
Heel to toe transition was also really, really good.
Okay. I bet.
The boost compresses really nicely in the heel. So you got a real nice, smooth heel to toe transition.
Okay.
Which is cool. Break-in time was a little bit...
with the material?
Yeah, it was a little bit of an issue. This isn't one of these shoes that you can just rock right out of the gate and just feel totally comfortable.
Yeah, but I feel like it'll last a long time though.
That's true.
Yeah, which I guess leads us into durability.
Yeah.
Durability seems like it's gonna be good.
Really good.
Like a tank.
Like a tank.
I guess the only downside of this shoe would be the softer type of rubber that they use, but it's still not like crazy soft.
Yeah, and there's areas that are even thicker and harder.
Yeah.
That are probably higher wear areas that might make the outsole last a little bit longer.
Yeah. So this shoe should last a pretty long time.
Yeah.
Ventilation?
I didn't notice anything really too hot.
I feel like it's because it's cold out right now.
That's true.
Super cold.
Yeah, but there's a ton of perforated holes throughout the whole midfoot.
I don't think that there's anything.
Yeah, I don't know how much that really does.
There is an underlaying material too.
There is an underlaying material, but this material is actually very thin.
Yeah.
It kind of looks puffy, but it's actually really thin, which might help the ventilation a little bit, but it has been super cool out, so I didn't see any issues there.
Aesthetics. I like these, dude. Especially on foot, it looks super dope. You don't like them?
I don't know.
Yeah.
You know what? They're all right. You know, I really like the T-Mac 1. I feel like a lot of people hate on those.
They're ugly, bro.
People hate on
so
those.
ugly, bro.
I like the T-Mac 1's way better than this.
No,
But you know what it is? It's these colorways are too crazy.
Yeah. I like this colorway, the black, gold, and white.
Yeah, it's just a lot of lines. And,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's too much.
Too many lines.
Yeah. All right, wrapping things up, $160. That is a premium price. I don't know how this shoe is more expensive than the Hardens. Hardens are 140.
Yeah.
And that's like their main guy. T-Mac retired.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And the materials don't seem like nicer than a Hardens, and it's full length boots. So like, why is it 160? That's like pretty damn expensive, but
it performs.
It performs.
That's what's crazy. I was super impressed with these. I wasn't expecting much because, you know, I've played in the original T-Macs and actually got a retro pair and they were just rough. But these are not. These are ready to go. I mean, this is a great big man shoe. If you really want some good cushion, some crazy support, you're not really worried about the price, these are a go. These are sick.
Are they worth the price though?
I would say yes.
Yeah,
the durability is also off the charts.
Yeah.
So, I mean, yeah, I think they're worth that price. They're going to last you a really long time, and they really pretty much check every box except for being super, super minimal and super light.
Which isn't a huge deal to like a lot of people, you
Yeah.
know? So yeah, great performer. Donny Boy does recommend it, and he says it is, you know, worth the price. So, and if it goes on sale, it's
Which
definitely
they
gonna
will.
be, which they will, it's going to be worth the price. But anyways, that's the performance review. If you guys want a cop a pair, we'll leave a link in the description box. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys next video.
Later.
Peace.